Kenya is a great African plain where hundreds and thousands of wild game still meets the traffic nightmare of the Kenyan capital of Nairobi. This is where the 100-year-old Kenya SPCA finds its base. But before heading to find its legendary leader, Jean Gilchrist, we decided to take a day off to sniff out the wild cats and dogs before heading to those of the domesticated kind. And there's no better way to see the Masai Mara game here in the reserve than the latest vehicle, and it comes very well equipped. We've got a shovel over here to pick up anything that Oscar leaves behind, and a serious punga here to protect ourselves when we're cleaning up his business. We also have a two-way tracker, comes well equipped with 2 tennis balls to pick up all the radio waves, and clearly no shock absorbers on the tire. Check, even our wheel caps are protected over here. Jeez man, we could go around the whole wide world in this thing.
Jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do. 'Cause you were all yellow. I drew a line for you.
Believe it or not, the Maasai have kept dogs for as long as they have had cattle. Mostly hunters and protectors of their herds, these dogs are semi-wild but loyal to their two-legged partners. The Maasai love to jump. It's some sort of fertility dance with the highest jumper attracting the mate. Being sterilized and being more interested in big cats though, Oscar was having nothing to do with this.
For you I bleed myself dry.
The Kenya SPCA has been headed up by Jean Gilchrist for the last 20 years. She's a lifesaver for the domesticated dogs in Kenya, and she's even mentioned in the Kenyan school curriculum when it comes to animal welfare. She's also soon to receive recognition from the Queen, her mighty self, for her work in Kenya. It was a major honor to meet this lady.
Well, let's put it this way, there's too many dogs and not enough shelter space really. But we do what we can here, and we take in dogs. We can rehome up to about 50 a month, but you get 1 out and 5 in quite often.
The SPCA always does is a home visit. So once the dog is adopted out, they go and do a home visit to see that the dog's still okay and being looked after. So that's where we're heading off to now. Come on, Oz.
And it was called Yellow. So then I took my
about you, but I don't do this blood and gory stuff, so I'm not even going to look to see what Dr. Ishmael is doing.
Yep.
But Dr. Ishmael, sterilization, how long does an operation typically take?
Takes between 20 and 30 minutes.
How long does it take to recover from this operation?
As in recover from anesthesia or recover after the wound of the operation.
Okay,
Yeah.
great, okay, that's enough. Most of these organizations are really run by passionate volunteers, and one of them is Hilda. Hilda, you go into the townships and speak to the community about dog care, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, and this dog
Yeah.
has a very, you're very close to this dog because it has quite an interesting history. Tell us briefly about it.
Yeah, this dog, I found it in a plot in Kawangware. There are so many of them,
Yes.
and so many, because of having so many puppies, some their health condition has been very bad. I always report them to the KSPCA. The KSPCA has done a very good job.
Oscar decided to meet up with the Niyubani orphanage in Nairobi. They've adopted a dog from the Kenya SPCA before, and it was a perfect moment to try and persuade them to adopt another one soon.
Oh, what a thing to do. And it was all yellow.
After a soccer game that would have made Manchester United cheer, it was time to wave goodbye. Oscar and his new team share a common link. Just as a shelter is a temporary haven for homeless dogs, so it is that this home is a haven for these children who through no fault of their own have become victims to an unfortunate reality. But today, none of this mattered. The only score on today's scoreboard was to have fun.
It's true. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine.